Welcome back to Après STEEP. I think this week is going to be a real fun one for you. Our main topic is not just one theme. We couldn't decide on what we really wanted to focus in on, so I think Mitch and I are going to hop around between a few different topics. So stay tuned for that. Of course, we have news and more coming up now on Après STEEP, episode 16.
The Real Steep submission window has officially closed, so we have started judging the videos, and we have targeted the dates of April 24th for all of the runs, and then May 1st for the top 6 finals.
And you may have seen it this weekend, but following Real Steep, we are diving into the backcountry. That's right, the Tartiflette Games Backcountry Brawl submissions are officially open and rules are posted. This event is taking place at the Rotsutsu Snow Park in Sapporo, and those entries are due by May 2nd. Stay tuned for the main topic because we're going to be talking about backcountry and what is going to make this so special in the world of TFG events.
Oh man, I really thought you were going to do one of those in a world.
We can get that done. Here we go. In a world.
Taking me right back to the invitational opening. In Shred the Spot news, the next event is taking place in the Alps at Eveline. Those submissions will be due April 22nd, and you can find that in the House of Shred Discord.
Okay, so here we are yet again in another main topic where we're jumping in without any real direction. We're kind of just, we have a couple things here, but the first bullet point we have on our sheet is talk about a couple different things. So we're off to a great start.
I believe the word on the sheet I put is hodgepodge. So, I mean, you could read it next time.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm not even reading it. So, okay, second bullet point we have under the main topic, and I guess we should start with this one, is the Backcountry Brawl. Now, the format of this event may look a little similar to some other events that are going around. I see you, check my steez. But we have an explanation behind all of this, and it's going to be a little bit different than what we normally do for a TFG event.
Yeah, I mean, who isn't big fans of Check My Steez? It's obviously one of the best steep events that's out there, and can't wait to see what they do in Riders Republic 2. We've talked in the past about doing some commentary over some sort of event like that. And, you know, people asked for TFG taking place not in a park at some point. So we really wanted to merge those styles and do something kind of like the Free Ride World Tour. Red Bull, I think it was, just had an event kind of like this too, where they just invited athletes to hit the backcountry, and there was some commentary, but it was just a massive jam session. So one day, I think I was looking for a different snow park in Japan, but accidentally clicked on this Rotsutsu one. Ran the challenge once and immediately messaged you and was like, hey, we should do an event here because I managed to pull off some tricks and tree taps, and I can't normally do that. So if I can, I'm sure people like Space and our other competitors will do something ridiculous here.
Yeah, you know, it's a special place when either one of us can get some tricks that kind of look like what our competitors are doing in our regular events. But yeah, this one's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to get this started. And not only are we dipping our toe into a new format, you know, a Check My Steez kind of jam session format where all the runs are just going to keep on going, we're going to try and commentate this live in the minute on a live stream. So it's not going to be pre-recorded like our typical TFG events are. Spoiler, if you didn't already know, we take some time and we compile our TFG events. But this one, I really think it's going to be super conducive to a live format, and it's going to get us back into the practice of being timely with what we say. You know, there's no way that we can click the undo button and go back and try the line again. It has to be perfect in the minute. And if it's not, we just got to live with it and keep on going. So kind of a throwback to our beginnings with TFG, especially with our trip to the Olympics. But this is going to be fun. We have not done this in a long time.
And all of you are going to be able to catch the things that we mispronounce or say something completely wrong. I know that was just in the slopestyle video we did. There was several things where I just completely butchered a word, and I love seeing the chat light up with that. But you're right, this is trying a new style with these premieres too. It is a longer route. It takes me about 2 minutes to do this run, so depending on how many submissions, it would take a long time to produce this into a TFG video. This is also something that is, again, this is season 2. We're still testing things out. We've got major plans for Riders Republic, and when that game's out, we really want to be able to do multiple events pretty close together. Right now, we're like every month we maybe have an event, maybe a month and a half. But, if this works out, then maybe in the future, some of our events will be more of just doing a live stream on Saturday and watching everyone's entries, doing some fun commentary, chatting with the chat, and then if we want to produce a finals video, we can pull everyone's favorites from that actual live stream. But this way, we don't have to download 50, 60 videos, put them all into Premiere, spit them out, do all the production. We can just do it as a fun live stream.
It's going to be a ton of fun to interact with you guys while all of this is going on. You're going to get some of your interactions in the video itself. If you comment on a highlight run and we talk about you in the video, it's going to live on our YouTube page forever. So, like you said, this is season 2. And we don't just want to do the same. We never want to get to a spot where we go, okay, yes, this is exactly what we're doing. We're never going to change it. This is perfect the way it is. Who wants to do that? Who wants to create content that is just flat, boring, the same thing week after week, as I'm talking on our weekly podcast?
It's like 60 some episodes in, but yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. We're always going to try and push the envelope, and I know you, I know myself, we never want to do the same thing. We don't want to get boring. We don't want to be repetitious with it. So absolutely, this is the perfect time to try some new stuff, because who knows, maybe Riders Republic has some different features, some different parks, and some different sports that will really play well in a live stream format versus our regular produced show. So we're still trying it out. If we fail miserably, you guys will be there live to watch it, and it will be beautiful regardless of how it ends up. Now, speaking of changing things up and keeping things new, our third bullet point under main topic this week has to do with the weekly challenge. And Mitch, we're switching it up?
We are changing it up, yes. Sofex asked where the weekly challenge video was today, which is Monday. And I usually post them on Sundays, but first we had Backcountry Brawl information up, so I didn't want the photo thing to come out after and kind of push that video out. And the other one is, it's pretty low on viewership each week. It sits maybe at like 30, 40 views. Definitely our lowest viewed videos, and I think Steam's just starting to die down in Steep and all of these competitions. Sofex submitted a bunch of photos, but that was it for this week. And last week we had 2 people submit. Week before we had 2 people submit maybe. So thinking for now we'll stop posting it as a video format, but we can keep coming up with themes and putting them in the weekly challenge channel in our Discord server. So we can still have an album where you can submit photos at your leisure, but it won't be something that, just gets capped off at a week. Once we open up a topic, you can just keep posting photos in that area.
And, the people that really want to see them every single week, all of the creators that submit, like Sofex, like Flair, Steepest Legend, the list goes on, they will be able to still check these and get the credit. We can maybe take our favorites and do something different in Discord where we feature them at a certain part. I don't know. We haven't hashed out all of the details yet, but it's not going away. We still want your pictures and videos. We love all of that content every single week. So it's absolutely not going anywhere. It's just changing up a little bit. So if this is the wrong move, we would love to hear your comments about it, and please give us your argument as to why we shouldn't do this. But again, just testing things out, seeing what's going to work, what's not going to work. And clearly right now it doesn't look like the weekly challenge videos are working out up against the TFG, up against the podcast. So just feeling it out, changing it up a little bit. We can always go back if this isn't the route we want to take. No big deal.
Huh?
I
wasn't listening.
Oh, are you still?
I was listening.
Are you still recording though?
Yeah, I am.
Well, that's good, because this is going to go in the episode.
Okay.
Okay, and finally, our fourth bullet point on the main topic. This is the fourth and final bullet point. No segues this week. We're going straight from topic to topic here. It's new mics. I know we mentioned it a little while back, but you and I purchased some brand spanking new equipment. Not only new to us, but new to the market as well. This thing just came out like 4 months ago, I think.
Yeah, this was something that I've been thinking about for a while because I have a very spacey room, and you can hear that in a lot of the videos. And two, we're not going to stop talking anytime soon, so I figured it's time to take that next step. But then you pointed out this microphone that you thought would be a great fit, and you're the audio guy, the audio expert, so I looked at it. I was like, oh yeah, I did look at that one, and we got them. But I agree, they sound so much better. I don't have to hear my room echo anymore. I like the sound of my voice, and it's just hilarious, especially when you go back to watch Steepcast episode 1 from January 2020 to hear us now.
Yeah, I think we're going to play a clip from one of those early Steepcast episodes here in just a second so you can really see the difference and why we needed to step up our game just a little bit.
Welcome to Steepcast. We're Nick and Mitch, two members of the Yeti Society, and each week we're going to bring you a 10 to 20 minute video covering everything to do with Steep.
Hey, it's Nick, the other half of Nick and Mitch, and we wanted to do something a little bit different with this video series, something a little more serious for a game that we're a little more serious about.
We are talking through the Shure MV7. And this microphone, okay, full disclosure, I'm going to get a little audio nerd here, so if you're not about it, fast forward a little bit, but I'm going. So this microphone is based off of Shure's big boy SMB7, I believe. I'm not looking at a screen or anything right now, but anyway, there is a big brother version of this microphone that is used in a lot of radio stations. It is used in a ton of podcasting. Basically, anyone who has a budget for an $800, $900 microphone, that is the bigger version of what we have here. Shure came out with a wonderfully compact version of it, specifically for gamers, streamers, podcasters. The reviews are awesome. I have used the big brother, that SMB7, before. When I was in college on radio, we used those, and my voice just sounded crispy clean through that thing. So to see something that came out that was at a better price point for us at the moment, that's going to produce the same level of audio quality, it was just a no-brainer. We had to step it up, and I knew how this microphone was going to work with both of our voices and highlight the best parts of them. If you are interested in the specs, you can drive an XLR cable through this, your traditional microphone cable. You can also plug in a USB. There is a USB port for this thing that can either plug into the original or USB-C that will power this microphone and give it noise canceling properties, which is awesome. It's wonderful. Mitch, you talked about your boomy room, and we have some sound dampening foam in both of our studios right now, but it's just not enough. We don't have a traditional studio space to record this audio without room noise. So this microphone kind of takes care of a lot of that room noise itself, and we can produce a cleaner, better, less echoey, less boomy audio track. TLDR, this microphone kicks butt. It does a lot of stuff for you in the background that you don't even have to think about, and it makes your voice sound heavenly. What more could you want? So moving forward, we are now officially a part of the Shure MV7 family, and we are super, super happy to be here. That was it. Sorry, I lost myself. Did I run over time?
None of that was an ad, and you guys got the condensed version of what I got to hear before I agreed to purchase this thing, so just be glad for that.
Yeah, thank you to anyone who sat through that one. But that brings us to the end of our main topic list for this week. So there was the hodgepodge. Was it hodgepodgey enough for you?
For me? Yeah, I'll take that. So let's go check out our favorite Sofx photo from the weekly challenge.
Just one. I love it. Let's go.
Well, even though we only had one person submit, he sent in 6 photos of the Cursed Mountains, which was the theme for this week. So we have 6 photos from Sofex and 1 photo from myself. I'll exclude that one. So Nick, which is your favorite Sofex piece of art for the week?
Well, because I don't have to pick between 2 people, I can honestly say that I am in a dead tie between the birthday balloons and the mammoth skull. Both of those pictures are wonderful. I love the colors. Sofex does a wonderful job of picking out some natural colors in the game, focusing in on those and making those the feature of his pictures. So I just love the colors, those blues and greens on the mammoth skull. And then of course you can't go wrong with an almost black and white picture with those bright neon birthday balloons. Undo?
Well, surprisingly enough, one of those wasn't my favorite. I'm going to go with the black and white photo featuring the Rabbids from another Ubisoft title. I love the little sketchy art style and then the bois that he put beneath it, and, you know, the text that would obviously come from those Rabbids because they are just crazy.
God, I can hear their voices now, those little gremlins. Thank you very much, Sofex, for keeping the weekly challenge alive this week. Next week, let's shoot for 2 people submitting. I think that's a good bar to set. Mitch, where are we going for next week?
Well, it's Monday, and as of recording, I hadn't picked a place yet, so I'll probably have this posted by Wednesday, but let's go with Tyrol to continue the mountains. That's a mountain and steep, right?
Sure is. Let's roll with it. Get up there and take your best shot. We cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. Of course, as always, you can submit these pictures over on our Discord server, and you can find that link down below.
This week, we do have some other cool content to show you guys. It's coming from the self-promo channel on our Discord server. And first, Sofex posted a video from Armada Skis, and this is Pat Goodnaw's Project Pat 2.0. Highly recommend watching this because, I mean, he's grinding on the cables, he's pulling off all of these crazy tricks, and just a nice chill vibe to it, so make sure to watch.
Oh, this makes perfect sense. Flair didn't have time to submit for the weekly challenge because he was too busy coming up with more incredible vector art for this wonderful community. This one features a rider, Juna Sipola, and once again with those colors, Flair coming in strong, much like Sofex in the weekly challenge, picking out that bright pink hoodie and just canceling all of those colors out. I absolutely love the second picture in this series where he puts his vector art back into the real life picture. This one, just another wonderful job from Flair. Again, another little shameless plug for our buddy over in Finland. If you're looking for any vector art for any of your pictures of yourself, a friend, or any rider in general, hit him up. He is incredible, and you can see the proof right in front of your eyes.
We also got a short video from the meme machine himself, Just Steep It, putting the It Do Go Down meme in Steep at one of the dams. So, I mean, what else can you expect from this man? Just mixing culture with our favorite game.
And finally, saving the very best for very last, Lucas Skip came out with a YouTube video titled Moo. Yep, quite simply, it is a cow absolutely demolishing this video game on a sled. It's everything you could ever want from a Steep edit. Lucas, you went above and beyond, and this is just, well, yeah, it's something. Hashtag sled gang.
Man, I remember a little while back we were discussing which animal costume we wanted to be the mascot of TFG, and we almost went with the cow before deciding not to have a mascot. We might have to change our minds and bring him back.
Oh, and that song too, just Mitch, I'm a cow. Mitch, I'm a cow.
Oh yeah, I did not know I was missing that in my life.
Oh, I needed this.
Make sure to check out the full version, including the song, because it just really pulls the whole thing together.
It is time to wrap up yet another episode of Après STEEP. Thank you so much for listening this week. We could not do it without you guys listening on the other end. Well, we could, but it just wouldn't be as much fun. If you guys haven't already, please join us over on Discord. The party is bumping. You can also find us on Instagram at NickandMitchYT.
Stick around the channel and subscribe for plenty of TFG action coming your way. We'll have the Real Steep all runs and the Real Steep finals coming within the next month, and then we can't wait to do some backcountry brawling.
For all information surrounding Tartiflette Games events, you can head into our YouTube video playlists and find the rules and info there. You can also head to our website, nickandmitch.com. You can submit through there and check all of the rules out in writing. Thank you as always to our members, those of you in the community who are chipping a couple of bucks towards the channel every month to support us in our endeavor of conquering the esports world on a snowboard and a pair of skis.
Yes, a very special thank you goes out to our executive producer, Bonecrusher2D, our co-producers, It's the Mort and my mom, and then our fans and Fans Plus. If you really love us, you can support us by joining as a member or just subscribing to our channel. We love you either way.
Man, cut it. That's the video. That's what you ended on right there. We love you guys. We cannot wait to be back next week with episode 17. And of course, all of that TFG goodness right around the bend. Stay tuned. More steep fun coming at you soon. But until then, I'm Nick.
And I'm Mitch.
And we'll see yins on the slopes.